Hello everyone, my name is Christian and welcome to my hobby blog. Today we are doing a tier list on all of Miyazaki's films. Hayao Miyazaki, if you don't know, he's a very successful Japanese animator of many films, all 11 or 12 I think you can see here. And I've seen all of these. And so I would recommend anyone who likes his movies to get this box set, here. Let me just give it a quick look. It has all of the production notes for each of these movies, along with a, uh, a couple essays about the movies, which is really nice. So you can actually get that box set for like $40 now in America because there's a lot of bootlegs going around right now. There is a bigger box set that includes Studio Ghibli films, but the issue with that is that it's not on Blu-ray yet, it's still on DVD. So let's get started. I listed these movies from his first movie all the way to his most recent. So we're going to go in that order. First and foremost is the Castle of Cagliostro, Lupin the Third. I like this movie for the most part, but it's just fine. I would put it in the B column. It's just average. It's fine. The music really isn't like the other movies. It's not as magical. Um, I just don't have much to say about it. I've seen it once, and I don't know if I want to watch it again. Is the thing. So it's his earliest movie, so I don't expect him to be, 10 out of 10 right out the gate. Speaking of being 10 out of 10, the next movie is Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. This movie is one of my favorites. It's really hard to quantify all of these because all of these could be in the S and A tier, but I'm trying to give it a little bit more range in terms of the ratings. But I think I'm gonna stick this in the A. I listened to the soundtrack to this movie a lot, but uh, yeah, it's a great movie. The next one is Castle in the Sky. This one I really liked. Not as much as Nausicaa, but more than Castle Gagliostro. I watched most of this in order, but the music in this movie is just as amazing as in Nausicaa. So I'm gonna put it above Castle of Cagliostro. So the next one is My Neighbor Totoro. This is straight to the S tier, in my opinion. I love it. I rewatch it like every month or so. But I love the music in this. The characters are really great. I love the dynamics between each of the characters, from the father to the mother and the two sisters. I love the little creatures that we see, like the cat bus and Totoro himself and the forest creatures. So that is straight S tier. No one should be surprised at that. The next one is Kiki's Delivery Service. This one is also really great. I'm gonna put it. Do I like this movie more than Nausicaa? I think I'll say yes. I really like the animation in Kiki's Delivery Service. I love the music. I love the story. I It's probably the most wholesome movie I've ever seen. So I'm really happy to put that above Nausicaa. I think it is better. Nausicaa has a much better climax, in my opinion, in the movie, but I don't know. I love Kiki's Delivery Service. Now, this next one is Porco Rosso, I believe. It looks like it. This one's okay. I'm gonna put it above Castle of Cagliostro, but below, or I'm gonna put it above, yeah, Castle of Cagliostro and below Castle in the Sky. So it's sandwiched in. I thought it was okay. It's a bit long. The main character is okay. I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings for Porco Rosso. Now, Princess Mononoke. I feel bad for putting it in the C column. I do. Because this movie is such a passion project and a project that Miyazaki put so much work into. It's like a 2.5 hour movie. It is very epic in scale. It's really well done, but I could not care during this movie at all. I'm gonna rewatch it so that I can maybe be a bit more informed. So I've only seen it once, and that was through this box set. And it's a really long movie. I really felt it. And I didn't know how I felt seeing people's heads getting decapitated in a Miyazaki movie because that happens a few times in the beginning with blood spurts and everything. And as a cult films guy, I typically like that, but not in a warm, cuddly Miyazaki film. So I'm gonna have to put it low. It might go up, when I rewatch all of these, but it's staying there. Spirited Away. I actually really love this. This was the first Miyazaki film I ever saw back in high school when I was a freshman. I was in a photography class like every year because we didn't have semesters at my high school. And every year, my photography teacher would show Spirited Away to the students. And the first time we saw it, we didn't finish it because it was like the last day of school and we didn't have any projects left. So the teacher let us watch Spirited Away. And the year after that, she put aside 2 days that we would watch it, and we finished it then. But I loved it then. I love it even more now. This movie makes me cry every single time. I love the last 30 minutes or so of this movie. When Chihiro is riding on the train with no face, and the little baby mouse person hybrid, it just like hits me every time. I love this movie to death. I'm gonna put it above My Neighbor Totoro. Next is Howl's Moving Castle. This one is another that I really like. I would I wouldn't put it in the S tier, but I think I love it for the most part. I love the romance between Howl and Sophie. I love the music. The animation is really good. I love the actual castle itself. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put Howl's Moving Castle in between Nausicaa and Kiki's Delivery Service. Next movie, Ponyo. I also really love this movie. It's the cutest movie ever. A friend of mine got mad at me that I hadn't seen it yet, and she told me to watch it immediately, so I did. And I really liked it. The music is really catchy. The characters are really, I guess, fully realized. Uh, Ponyo and the boy have a great chemistry together. I love all the ocean scenes when Ponyo is like gliding on the surface of the ocean during the storm and the really colorful uh, animation going on. So, where would I put this? Hmm. I think below Nausicaa. I don't want to put in the B tier. B tier is kind of like in that it's good, but I need to rewatch it to like really fully like it. So the final one is the one that he did in 2013, I want to say, and that's called The Vend Rises. This one is fine. This one is definitely a personal project of Miyazaki's, so it's fine. I think I liked it more than Porcaruso, but not more than Castle in the Sky. So now that I'm looking at this, I feel bad that this like just one more on like the top half than the bottom half. So I don't need to watch this movie again to know it's good. So I'm gonna bump it up. Yeah, I think this looks good. So yeah, this is my tier list for all of Hayao Miyazaki's films. Let me know what you think of this listing, on what you agree with, on what you disagree with, and let me know if you want me to do a full Studio Ghibli tier list, because I would love to, but as I was looking through all of the tier lists that were made for both Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli, I realized there was a lot that I still haven't seen. So we're gonna stick with Miyazaki for now, but if you're interested in a full Studio Ghibli tier ranking, let me know and comment. So thank you for watching.